can feel the heat. It's making or breaking. Try to survive. Don't ever say never. Keep your dream alive. Around the clock, we
wake up middle of the night, screaming my brains out.
around the clock, we're gonna rock the rhythm of the street, up and down the block. Around the clock, we're gonna rock the dreams you give if the streets could talk. Wanna be somebody, be a contender. Gotta reach for the sky. If you want it, fight for it, or kiss it goodbye. It's making or breaking. Try to survive. Don't ever say never. Keep your dream alive. Around the clock, we're gonna rock the rhythm of the street.
Wow.
And we're back.
Wow.
What are you wowing about?
Man, I'm just so excited. Golly, I'm so excited. So excited.
What's the
Except
date?
for-
October the 2nd.
but
October the
I'm not
2nd.
excited about this. I mean, what? I mean, I don't.
Jay,
Can
I
we
was
get
the
an
only one that
explanation?
knew. I was the only one that knew you'd be here. I never lost faith.
I did lose faith. Originally, welcome everybody. It's been a while since we've been live. Jay's here, Tim's here, Blake's still working.
Why did I say Jay would be here? Because he what?
I don't
Because
know.
he what?
I don't know.
He loves the watch-alongs. He's like, that's
Oh.
his thing. If it's a watch-along, Jay's here. He has.
Well,
yet
I
to miss
also
one.
just got back from East Connecticut on the south side of it. So, I've been out doing a sabbatical over there for a minute. So,
East
I know
Connecticut.
y'all were there. Yeah, over there, Connecticut.
Your hair looks really sharp, Jay. It's nice.
Well, thanks, Tim.
It does
your
look
mask
good.
You
looks-
see what I mean? Like, it looks like he just got his hair done.
You get a haircut today?
No, like about 10 days ago, maybe 7 days ago.
That's a good stylist. The new cut look lasts for 10 days.
Well, I mean, thank you for these nice words. I'm waiting for the but. Like, where's the something else coming here? You about to
No.
tell me?
No,
Like,
I'm over that.
okay. Well, I'm not over that
Hey.
mask yet. So, is that coming off? Or are we going
No.
that the whole time?
The mask never comes off a luchador, Jay. You should know that.
The
Okay.
gimmick has to stick now. He started the show with the mask. He has to finish the show with the mask.
I wish there was a mandate where you could wear a mask like this, where it doesn't cover your mouth or anything, but you have to wear one. That'd be
God,
awesome.
that should have been your COVID mask. Hey, I'm wearing a mask.
Dude, you show up with some like Rey Mysterio stuff.
No, show up with that mask as your COVID mask. Everything.
You have to
I have a mask
every
on.
day.
Jed's in the chat. How's it going, Chad? Blue Devil, Blue Beetle. I guess he's wanting to know who you're dressed as, Tim.
This is just this is my luchador mask. It's American style, so it covers way less in the facial area.
Luchador.
style
You're
lucha
saying
mask.
luchador?
Jay, that's a big part of the movie we're about to watch. Luchador, yes.
Okay.
So it's October. We're in the middle of the marathon. We're 2 days in. And Tim, I haven't even edited the watch alongs that me and you and Jay have done for the Grumpy Goat members that pay for the channel. So those are out there. I figured, what the hell? Let's do a watch along. I see people doing a watch along of Halloween already. They're doing watch alongs of the Universal monster movies already. And I thought, what fits this channel as the first watch along live? And why can't it be Santos and Blue Demon versus Dr. Frankenstein from 1974?
Yes.
1974.
How many movies was the Silver Masked Man in?
Probably 6,000. I do know there's a Santos and Blue Demon versus the Wolfman and Dracula.
He fought everyone that those Hispanics could think about him fighting.
So here, for everybody that's watching,
that's like a MST3K deal. All right, my bad.
For everybody that's watching, here's the deal tonight. We're going to do a watch along. We're going to do our ATG and AT3K like we always do. We're live on YouTube, obviously. We're live on Rumble. As soon as we start this bad boy, YouTube is going to boot us in the ass right off the air. So if you're in the chat, jump over to Rumble. It's the Wild West there, and we'll be still streaming there. Now, boys, I do have a problem because X and Elon Musk took away the ability to stream on X free. You now have to pay $11 a month to do it. I thought, Tim, let's do this. Let's pay for 1 month, $11, and then let's stream to X. So I did that earlier today. I go to stream right now, and it says I don't have a premium account. So there you go.
What did you put your money in for? What have you paid
Elon. Just Elon's fault.
Starlink.
He's too worried about Tesla.
You subscribe to Starlink. You're going to get your Starlink box in the mail.
Space and whatever he's into, probably some awfulness. Ugh.
Space.
What do we know, Tim? And you're the luchador expert for the show. What do we know about Santo and what do we know about Blue Demon? I pulled up the Wikipedia for El Santo, and we'll give some fun facts throughout it. Born in 1917, died in 1984. So I wonder if anybody on the set of this movie said, hey, you're going to die in 10 years. Blue Demon, born in 1922, made it all the way to 2000. So he wanted it more.
Yeah.
Imagine living that old and you were a wrestler during like the 1940s and 50s. A luchador wrestler. Like, it's amazing. That no way that dude could walk by the time he died.
Si, senor.
Hey.
You're right. Being a wrestler in the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Dude, he was born in the 20s and was a wrestler. Dude put his body through some hell.
You were constantly fighting people because if you went out to the bar, all the hillbillies tried to, check you there and you had to beat them up. So there you go.
So he was absolutely a badass is what you're saying.
Yes, had to be. That's probably why they all were. What was the deal with all Mexican wrestlers having the big chest too? Hoops, Santo is the greatest hero of all time. I went to his statue in Mexico, so that's pretty cool.
The greatest hero of all time?
They were built like space shuttles with limbs attached. Like the torso is very cylindrical and wide, and then they just got the arms.
Aren't they just square? Like square, man?
They're extremely rectangular, but that chest is out there. Like it's big.
That's what she said. Y'all ready to get to it?
Yes.
Let's take bets in the chat. How long are we on YouTube before they boot it? Boys, what do y'all think? Do we make it 10 minutes? Do we make it 15 minutes?
11 minutes, 17 seconds.
El Santo is not going to – we're good whole way through.
Tim, should we pull out the taco card?
Ooh. I mean, we can. There's no reason not to.
Where's it
What
at?
kind of sauce are we going to use? Mild or hot? Oh!
Nice.
Does anybody else have this in a drawer? I don't think so. If you ever doubted my love for the Bandit.
That's how much great stuff you have at your house. That's just in a drawer.
Yep.
All right. I can't find it.
The dang smoky in
You know what? Bad idea. Don't need it.
Jet Vaney and El Santo is a god. Should have received an Academy Award for every one of his movies. Or at least, what's the second part of that? Or at least, and he must have run out of the stuff.
Damn it.
Ran out of words to type.
I don't know. Maybe he fell out. All right.
His last words.
He was typing.
It's the last thing you say to the world before you kill over.
Let's get set. And remember what I said. Join us over on Rumble when the commies boot us from here.
Rumble, young man, Rumble.
Hey, do we want to be on the side or the bottom?
Bottom.
Bottom. Let's go. People in the chat, let us know if you can hear us. Let us know if the movie's too loud.
I'm a little nervous. I'm so nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. I just get nervous. It's great.
The wrestler.
Mendoza.
Ray Mendoza. Pretty lackluster build up here.
Dude, that's Ray Mendoza. That's a known dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. What's he in?
No, not like a wrestler.
He invented the dick stomp in El Mexico.
He did.
Full disclosure, I have no idea what we're about to watch.
You can obviously tell it's going to be great.
This sounds like every music you would hear in the grocery store.
By the names of the characters or the music?
Guys,
all of Mexico.
Is it safe to say that like Hispanic, or I don't want to be racist, but Mexican music people sleep on Mexican music? Like it's kind of awesome for like certain moments of your life.
Yeah. I mean, like what? Like if you're having like your 8-year-old birthday at a Mexican restaurant, or
just at a Mexican restaurant in general. Well, I mean, could you ever be sad with Mexican music playing?
Dolly Parton.
Look at those. Look at those.
Carol Brady is Angel.
Oh, is she?
Santo's gonna come.
Look at that! Look at that pantyhose, man. Let's bring pantyhose back.
Did it ever leave?
Yeah, loser limp. I mean, that dark of pantyhose. I don't ever see that. Do you?
Gene Simmons.
God rest his soul.
Is he dead?
I'm kidding. Richard.
We should get that started. That's how
everybody's dead. Everybody's died this week. Filthy, Jet. Filthy. All right, what's going to happen here?
I don't know. That wig's about to get jerked off. No way that's her real hair.
They have a lot of palm trees in Mexico?
I guess so.
Oh, wait, Zeus!
What happened to her? You just grabbed her up, raped her, or what?
Yeah. Haitian immigrant.
Yeah, they're doing that a lot.
They're eating the dogs.
What's it called? What was that exploratory surgery they used to do on people back in the day, like where they pried into their brain, messed them up even more in mental institutions?
Lobotomy.
Abotomy? Yeah.
No, lobotomy.
Lobotomy. Okay, yeah. That's what that scene reminded me of.
I can't get over the dude in the mask in the middle right here at the bottom.
His hands have not moved, dude. Look how stiff his hands are.
Well, it's a doctor. Oh. That's how you keep them sterile. You wash them and keep the hands up.
Dude, those aren't real.
But I still don't know who will.
Prosthetics.
Gloves.
Are they in a spaceship? What's those lights behind them?
Can we turn that volume up a tick?
Are you sure? There you go.
I mean, what would be the first thing you would do right here? Do you lift up the top to check out, like the northern hemisphere? Or
no.
You go to the southern hemisphere?
They did that in the movie The Dentist. Corbin Burnson did that.
Oh.
Here comes a lobotomy like he talked about.
Begin.
Hi, big dog. Look at there.
Dip a little of that good stuff on there.
Put a little bit of that drizzle on there.
I can't quit looking at Tim.
It looks like a knee.
Dude, what if your head was that cleanly shaven? That's pretty nice. I just rub it all the time.
Hey, Blake says his favorite movie is Tim versus his microphone.
It is a good movie. It's got a lot of sequels.
Jet, what surgery are you having? Tell us about your surgery, Jet.
We're concerned, Jet.
I asked him if they was removing a foot of his dick, and he said he no-sold it.
You gotta hang on to that dick, man. You gotta hang on to it.
No one just gets home from a Diddy party.
What if this was Tim's choice of life now? He always wears this mask.
Now begin the
I would
termination.
fully support him.
He wears it to work. He's like the guy from
Dremel tool to the cranium here.
He's like the guy from Kick-Ass. He just is a hero.
On the computer. Hurry, make it quick.
I just save people randomly.
Oh,
take
look at
credit
this.
for good things that happen in the world, like.
Dude, if you're hooking me up to a machine like.
Tim strikes again.
That's giving them the instructions of this surgery. Is what they just got printed out.
Here's the cortical that died. Bring it closer to me.
Well, now you got me worried, Jet. You got to send it to me in private. Let me know what's going on. What's he need a graph for right here to take this lady's brain out?
What is that? What is this chart telling him?
Fletch.
Because it's not updating, and he keeps looking at it.
Homicide section, Commissioner.
Wake up.
Oh,
Well, there's
they're speaking the words to us like a narrator.
Commissioner.
That's awesome.
What is it? A man and a young lady are here to report missing relatives.
This voiceover is great. Edward James Olmos.
Dude, I'm gonna like this cop character. I can already tell.
Oh, look at those
Good
titties.
afternoon, Commissioner. Afternoon. How can I help you?
It's my sister, Commissioner. She leaves work at 7 and always gets home at 7:30. Last night she didn't come home and we haven't heard from her.
Working them streets.
It's the same for you? No, sir.
No, I don't have a
I
sister.
came to report that my wife is missing. Another department sent me here, and please, I beg you, Commissioner, pardon the inconvenience this late at night. No. Don't worry. Did you bring any photographs to identify your missing relatives?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It'd be funny if one of them looked like the guy from GameStop, ma'am. Minus meal.
This sucker is bouncing around.
And this is for Frankenstein, right?
You got it. Yeah, this must be the Frankenstein guy.
Okay.
It turns into like
It's gonna turn some
Franken-
hot chicks into Frankensteins.
Well, now I get what kind of horror movie this is. It's just going to be hot chicks.
Yes.
What if this is the last time we see women and it's just dudes from here on out? What are you going to say?
It's Edward James almost just talking
Dude,
to
what
other
do you
dudes with
think?
Sideburns.
What do you think Frankenstein's carrying around between his legs? Like garden
Well,
hose
running
or
away.
like
Maximum
doctor would have to
electric
choose to
charge
do
of the
that.
transistors lodged
he
in the
probably would
cerebellum.
put. I mean, would you put a dick on a Frankenstein? Like, would you sew it on? I couldn't do it.
You have to for his ego.
Oh God! But if they're not that smart, would they know? Frankensteins aren't real.
This guy's flipping every switch.
The electric charge is at max. Something is blocking the flow of the electric charge into the vital organs. Damn, this body is rejecting its new brain.
Breathe. This is awful.
This is a really long scene here for the mask.
She's about to wake up and kill them all.
That would be the
Can't get it
best.
out. What?
Is that in the movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Another failure.
They just wipe their noses
But it
after
doesn't
doing brain
matter.
surgery.
Yep.
My technique is reaching
at-
perfection.
The forehead on that tall one. Cro-Magnon.
I need 2 more assistants. What happened to those 2 companions that you had that were brain surgeons?
They got married.
I talked to them and convinced them to work with you. It wasn't easy.
Is this the same guy doing both voices?
At first.
Surely.
They
I mean, they're not
didn't believe
paying
it was
2
me
people.
until I showed them a scar one of them gave me when we were kids.
That noise in the background is
After
great.
they recognized you, no more arguments were needed to convince them, right?
I'll take a little
Of course
swig.
not, Master.
Close. Take the edge off.
Excuse me. What do we do with the corpses?
If that dude didn't have a mustache, he would look 10.
The same as the other subjects. These 2 women will exit this place walking by their own means.
Then we'll put them in the crematorium. It will be easier. Why make things harder for yourself?
Because I want to terrorize society. And I want the police to know what kind of mastermind they're facing.
Right.
Meanwhile, in Harlem,
Yeah, mastermind, you didn't even get that surgery right, dude.
Oh, there's zombies. So he couldn't.
Now,
Like,
question:
Still work. He just couldn't.
if
switch
you
it.
like roll out of on the streets of this city and you see these two half-dressed ladies, what do you do?
run the other way.
Yeah, what? Right?
Better question is ask Tim what would he do?
I'm calling for El Santo, who should come in and do a double DDT right now. I kind of thought he would show up at the police station as like just help.
He works at the police station.
That was like half his movies. No
Please,
one
Lord,
recognizes he's a
take care of my
luchador.
sister wherever she is, and guide her safely back home.
And open the border.
I don't know how to feel.
Oh my God, Berta! What happened to you?
You look great.
No. No!
What is that? Jaundice or what?
Got to lay her in the windowsill, let the sunlight get her.
Yeah, got a little jaundice.
I am your sister! No!
Jet
Just gonna
says,
lay back and let it. Oh, come on. Is this one of the doctors here, or
I think this is Charles Grodin.
no? That's the
guy.
husband.
This is Sideburns, dude.
That's the husband of the guy. Yeah, at the police station.
This is Mexican Conway Twitty.
Mexican Conway Twitty is the
So,
greatest
like, if this
actor ever.
thing, this guy's a pretty big fella. He ought to be able to fight this bad Frankenstein off.
I don't know if we can call these women Frankenstein. I mean, look, here's the deal. If he couldn't swap a brain, how did their brains work now? I love the zoom in. Mamma mia. Mamma mia.
Liberal with
He's loving it.
actual bad guy in the movie is.
Usually you pay extra for this.
16 seconds later, he's
special
dead.
group of experts are studying the bodies of the two latest victims of that evil genius. It seems that, incredibly, the brain of each victim was changed with one another, and both women died during the operation.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, what experts still can't explain is how both women were able to get back to their homes on their own after their untimely deaths.
Yeah.
The town is terrified. Police ask everyone to remain calm.
Hold on.
Discover the identity of the man behind these heinous crimes.
Something's not right here.
What could be the goal of this devilish killer?
That guy behind him didn't look Mexican.
No. He's got a little pigment in his skin.
Of the dead women, the electromagnetic transistors which made them move, and that allows
That's
me
an
to
awesome
control
picture
them
of
from
lightning
here.
in the background.
Is that lightning? I thought it was like stick
Wonder
man.
what my goal is. If they knew.
Is that a Chinese guy to the top right?
That's Charles Bronson in the middle.
Black Lightning, go get me a brain. Charles Bronson showed up in this movie. It'd be great.
And the heated match continues. The rivals in the blue corner are Enrique Vera teaming up with Rey Mendoza. Blue Demon in the red.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Opponents were really
Sorry.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Sorry, I've messed up.
How did the dude? This is
Napping this
Jesus
woman.
Christ! So
I was trying to do this, Tim. If you'll calm down 2 seconds. I was trying to bring us all back here for a little break. Okay.
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah, if you'll calm
Chill
down.
out over there. Comprende, no comprende, whatever.
Okay, so far I'm trying to break down this movie and help us in the chat if you can, guys. Obviously, this gangster, I guess he's going to be the Frankenstein. He's switching brains of women, but it doesn't work like that. But when he switches them back, they can get up and walk around. That doesn't make
Do
much
you
sense.
think they were going for like, feminine rights here, just switching a female brain to a female brain? Like why not go female to male, male to female? Like,
Well, they knew the 2020s was going to be filled with that.
yeah,
Those creations.
that's right.
Here's my question to you, Tim. You're the luchador expert. What is fixing to happen in this movie? How do we get these luchadors involved? I know they just turned the TV on to watch wrestling. Are they going to send, as Jim Bob said, Michelle out to get those guys to try to switch their brains?
So before you wildly got us off track with all that weird clicking around.
Sorry.
So we're watching
Really
the match.
into it. He's really
Somebody,
into it.
so this TV's just been clicked on. There's a 100% chance that we are
Of
being
rain.
transported to backstage at the wrestling show, and that's how we get the whole story on how El Santo gets involved. That's how it always is. Somebody turns on the TV, there's El Santo in a match, and then like the match is over, and the next scene is backstage at the show. Book it.
Book it.
All right. Well, let's join Back in Progress.
Look at those lovely ladies cheering their favorite wrestler. And now Blue Demon starts the second fall with heavy and merciless punches. Beautiful.
And Blue Demon's in trouble.
And now he uses a
Headlock,
and
scoop
scissors for a
play.
double takedown. Rey Mendoza takes cover
He's
in
got to
his
take the
corner.
heat.
But no, Ricky slams Blue Demon. Rey Mendoza follows the attack with a diving
Oh,
stomp to the ribs of Blue
right in the
Demon.
gods.
But
Santo is not as tall as the ropes.
Jumps in to help his partner. Now he's being horribly beaten by Rey Mendoza and his tag team partner. He's really
no Rey
taking
Mysterio
damage.
Jr.
Now the crowd is screaming to the
Oh,
referee,
double foot in the face.
pleading to him to
amazing
make the
wrestling
two
match.
Rudos respect the rules. To stop them from beating Santo 2-on-1.
Oh!
Blue Demon goes in for the
That looked pretty real.
Watched it.
Mendoza.
That looked pretty
stops him
real.
right in
Oh,
his
man.
tracks.
He's got a potato wing
Santo
like
tries
on a
to
movie
escape
set.
from Enrique Vera, but gets
Oh,
caught
he set
in
him up with a
another
demolition
backbreaker.
finisher.
And Blue Demon gets a torture rack. And now
The torture
both
rack.
of them have tapped out.
No, hold on. That wasn't the
Match is
torture
now
rack.
tied.
Torture rack you on your
Rey
back.
Mendoza and Enrique Vera win the second fall.
I'm
And
Liza.
the match continues. This is the third and final fall. Rey Mendoza lives up to the Rudo fighting style. Those techniques have transformed him into one of the most feared tag teams alongside Enrique Vera.
He has more paternity suits than anybody in Mexico.
And look at that beautiful display of Olympic wrestling moves and throws.
Yes, Olympic style.
Santo tries
Jet
to use
gets it. He
all
says
his
it's already better than AEW.
but
Well, it's
Rai
got more
keeps
people in
trying to
the
go
stand.
for the injured knee of
Man.
Santo.
The fact that they're doing like
I
fast
love
forward
it
on
when the
this is
crowd
amazing.
recognizes skills in the ring.
Jim Bob, that's a great quote. Bobby the Brainset looks like a riot in a daycare center.
Blue Demon is asking for the tag. He tells Santo that they need to keep tagging even more. But Santo
Even
right now
more.
is on a mission to
Dude, we're getting the
dominate
whole
Rey
match.
Mendoza,
Like, this
who
is
has just
great.
escaped another attack. And
Does
there's
this
the
announcer
tag.
have
Huge
Down syndrome?
ovation for Santo. Enrique
He
Vera
might.
also enters the ring. Blue Demon awaits him.
Oh!
The armbar followed by a snap throw.
Oh, he broke his arm.
Gives no rest to that arm. Even when Enrique
Guys, this is a great match.
He's calling it right down the line, too, except for the torture rack.
The torture
Ooh.
doesn't end. Blue Demon
The
charges
torture
again.
doesn't
Here
end.
he comes.
God, I just hope there's
What's
just
he gonna
multiple
do?
wrestling matches in this movie now.
What's up, Brad?
To the spine of Enrique Vera. Another one.
Oh!
Mendoza wants to get in. He
Lower
wants
back.
tagged in.
Sciatic nerve.
Blue Demon goes for the scorpion
A
deathlock. This
Scorpion
is the
deathlock.
match, but no,
Scorpion.
he
I
is
thought that was the figure
interrupted
four.
by Rey Mendoza. Santo complains to the referee for that illegal move. Ooh.
Red basket.
But the man only has one pair of arms.
You can slap him on the back
Mendoza
there,
punches
El
Blue
Santo.
Demon. And now a
Oh!
diving prank by Enrique Mendoza, and Santo goes in for the save. That counterattack from
That was a-
Santo
that was a
very
stiff knee.
timely. But now he receives a couple of knees from
Double
Rey,
noggin knocker.
who wants to drive him into his corner.
Full reversal.
Santo and Blue Demon chase
Another.
the move, escape, and turn the tables on the Rudos. And now Santo goes to the top rope and lands a suicide headbutt on Enrique Vera. He picks his rival up and throws him to the ropes to receive him with an overhead throw.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
An amazing
What is it?
inverted armbar.
Tap.
Oh, Rey Mendoza tries to break the armbar from
tap.
Santo, but Blue Demon was there to stop him. And now,
Oh.
here he comes. Flying head.
Oh.
Dude, flying jalapeno.
Demon uses
El
the
Santo's
last of his
just chilling out in the
strength to hit
corner.
Rey with a scissors
That's a
pin.
great move.
1, 2,
Scissor pin. Scissor pin. Boom.
and the winners are Santo
I love it.
and Blue
I
Demon.
love it.
What a
Just
great
like
match.
The Kaiju big battle that I've seen at one time in my life.
That's
Just
probably
like
my
the
favorite
Kaiju
scene
big
in the whole
battle.
movie.
Amazing match.
The volume got super loud there.
Hey, where did we end up after the match?
Yeah.
Good call,
everything
Tim.
was cool.
Those last two moves we used to win. We learned from your father.
Much of what we know we learned from him.
My poor father.
Dr. Hoops in the house.
Remember, he always wanted to see you smile.
And we promised to look after you.
Ooh.
Keeping that smile.
This is what happens to those divas backstage, Tim. We've read all about it.
Only
It's about to be the classic DP on your tail,
Your father will
girl.
be very proud to see it turning into bacteriologist.
In fact, he
Double
always was
play,
proud.
of course, Ronnie.
I can't even say
Idiot.
that. They'll say
Thought about this. Remember you invited me to dinner.
Of course we remember.
But we also invited Lydia.
Blue, I'm starting to feel a little jealous, sweetheart.
But why?
She called him a retard?
Lydia was your best friend. You invited her to live with you when your father died.
That's Ron Simmons.
And you were left alone.
Are you jealous of Lydia? Do you want the spotlight?
You jealous of these?
Hurry up.
they do a bunch
We
of
still have to pick up
steroids
Lydia.
between the end of the match and now.
We won't take long.
Oh, she's about to get kidnapped.
You know,
Boom.
I have never
Oh!
seen one of Blue's matches before. I think I would faint if I did.
Don't worry.
He's drinking
I've
coffee
seen
like a
Santo
sophisticated man.
And
This
how do
is
you
so
feel when
great.
he gets punched?
When he gets punched, I get this horrible desire to get in the ring and kill his opponent.
When I'm not wrestling, I'm drinking rich Colombian
Are you
coffee.
serious?
Well, you know, I prefer your hand right here.
Well, I promise, although I might faint right there, I'll go to your next match, Blue.
I'd rather you didn't. I would worry about you
Oh.
getting distracted and lose the match.
Don't worry about him, girls. He got pile driven 16 times tonight. He's started. Both these guys stabbed Bruiser Brody. That's a great line.
That won't be beat.
This afternoon, the latest two victims of the sadistic genius received a proper Christian burial. The identity of that
That's
criminal
great.
is still
Thank God.
shrouded in complete mystery.
That Pop J.
Would you girls like to go anywhere else?
No, thank you. Tomorrow I have to get up early and go to the laboratory.
And I'll go
I love the fact that everybody knows they're wrestling.
Strict?
Professor Royce is lovable, but I can't abuse that.
Lovable, huh?
Yeah.
We're in 11th
It's a
grade.
shame he's 76 years old.
And your boss is also lovable? Is he 76 years old too?
He's only 30, but I hate him.
She's definitely blowing their boss, 30-year-old boss.
Her boss is probably the evil super genius, who has turned out to be a great villain, by the way.
Well, if it comes down to a battle of wits, these two luchadors have no shot.
El Santo is smooth.
Speaking
Blue Beetle
of-
over here is Blue Demon. Blue Beetle, God.
Co-victim seems
Blue,
little to you.
Blue
More
Demon
than
is
enough.
kind of slow on the
What I meant
uptake.
to say is that it's still
But it's a
remaining in
killer,
history. There are more
jacket.
than
What,
Pants
this is
on
what
the
happens. This is what
That's
happens.
how
These
Lydia
two
and me
chicks
guys.
get kidnapped
Good
and
night.
the brain swap works.
Whoa.
Oh, tongue in.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Say hello to my little friend. That's what he really wants to say to her.
Look at that.
Let's go.
Look at that thick dude who's wearing. Thick dudes in suits always look.
God, is he climbing over?
They always
Yeah.
look like bouncers.
All right, guys, date number 2. Let's go.
I want to go back to the. We got to go train for a wrestling match or something.
Meanwhile, on the
Look at this
space
evil
shuttle.
air lab. This is good.
Meanwhile,
Look at that awesome sweater. He's got a belly like me.
You've got like Goofus back there and the cool guy.
Randall Tex Cobb.
This Colossus is Bortis. I will transplant Santo's brain into him.
Oh, I knew it.
Now you understand?
Yes, master.
No.
You will create
Master.
a monster as strong as Gollum.
Oh, that's Igor. There you go, guys. That's Igor.
And when I'll be able to
El Igor.
You know, I like that this guy's master plan to terrorize the world. All he needs is an El Santo that he can't control. And that's the key to world domination.
What do you think she's making there? Cure for AIDS?
It was not a thing yet.
clap. Probably, you know, something for the clap.
I bet it's They're in Mexico, so it's something to cure diarrhea.
No, that dysentery's bad down there. It'll kill you.
Doctor,
Like if you got on the Oregon Trail, dysentery killed everybody on the
Morning,
Oregon
Professor.
Trail.
That's also a wrestler in Mexico, Dr. Dysentery.
Oh, nice.
Strange
Okay.
murders continue.
Yeah.
People
murder
eating
on
dogs.
16th Avenue.
That's horrible.
Did you go out last night, Alicia?
Yes, Professor. I went to see Santo fight.
Jim Bob's there making fentanyl.
Have you ever seen a wrestling match?
I hate violence. Well, maybe. I have gone to a lucha match, but I forget. Is it not where a bull charges and straps
Why don't you
up
sit
to
in
a
my
horse?
lap? We talk about first thing it pops up.
One of these nights, I'll take you to see Santo fight. He's wonderful.
I would
Santa.
love to. But I don't think my wife would approve of it. She has me on a leash that I can't break.
Aristotle?
I turned her last night.
He's like a Merlin type dude.
Merlin's in the movie. What's all that blood test right there? What's all this for? I need to know. Oh, she's just making,
all you need to do is stuff a little cotton at the top, and it's super safe.
she's just making, she's
Definitely
making
sterile.
coffee.
Definitely sterile.
Don't you ask him?
You think I should do that?
Well, I
He
think
probably has just rotted out the ovaries and testes.
What do you think this movie cost to make?
What kind
11
of
bucks?
sacrifice?
Hey, good
Surely.
question right here, Tim.
Huh?
Good question right here. Blake wants to know what type of gate is that Federation getting?
well, marrying you wouldn't be a great sacrifice. It is quite.
What did Santo and Blue Demon take home for being in the main event?
No. First of all, we're going to say that was a house show, untelevised house show. They had at least 7,000 people there, which is huge.
No.
Huge. They had it.
500 people. They just wrestled for like $120 and they split it.
You just couldn't see them through the smoke.
120 pesos and they just split 120 pesos. So they just got paid $3.13.
And when you finish, wait for
Did you say 7,000 people were there?
Of course, Professor.
For an act, yeah.
It was a television audience, like old school NWA.
El Santo and Blue Demon. That's gonna. It's like Andre the Giant coming to town.
I mean, if there were 7,000 people there, they probably would have showed, like, that would have painted that scene, right?
please
Nah.
do come in.
It
No?
would have distracted.
It's Isaac Yankum.
These are the doctors who I talked to you about.
God, this is where
They
Vince
both are
Vince
childhood
watched a bunch of
friends
El
of mine
Santo
and also
movies and stole every
classmates.
character.
I mean, Dr. Molina is a year older than me. I am amazed by his rejuvenation.
I'm not as young as I look either. I'm 113 years old.
Check your envelope,
My
Santo.
name is Irving Frankenstein.
Aren't you that famous scientist, creator of the equally
Rip
famous
Torn.
monster?
No, he was my grandfather. I inherited his knowledge and formulas.
I'm Bill Frankenstein, inventor of
Able
pudding
to
pop.
beat old age.
I'm having a hard time
I suppose Dr. Molina has talked to
in
you
my
about
brain
my
making
brain
these
Frankenstein
guys
experiment.
Hispanic.
Yes, Doctor.
Like,
I know of that.
they don't look
But he hasn't
Hispanic
told
to
you the
me.
reason or the goal
See,
of
I'm a
all
big fan of this. I think we should go back to this. We should.
Now, okay, this guy is. This guy's definitely.
Oh, he's sweating. He's
Right.
definitely
Follow me,
Hispanic.
gentlemen.
Yeah, he's
This
from
way.
like northeast Mexico City.
I mean, we should go back to making just Mexican movies, just Chinese movies. Do that. Let's see what happens.
See what happens.
Yeah,
Well,
nothing but
I'm sure
Mexican.
I'm sure the
movies.
media would love that.
Oh, dude.
Movie full of midgets.
It's
Where is
McMahon,
this at? Where did
Disco,
they? Who did they have to rent this facility from? What is this?
El Gigante is in the back.
Secret
There's no way
lair.
they built this. This is somewhere.
Look, he inherited all the genes and knowledge from his grandfather.
Look at this elevator switchboard. God. Is that? No, it's not elevator. This is the. Oh. What we got here?
That's Sandra, my lovely wife, gentlemen.
Oh, so it's a Mr. Freeze situation, Tim.
80 years ago, she
Yep.
was the victim of brain cancer. Since then, I've kept her frozen
And went gay.
until I can transplant a healthy brain to bring her back to life.
Well, it's not
I
going
don't
to
think
be
it works
her.
like that. I don't think
Yeah.
it works like that.
Whoa.
To ensure my success,
He just wants to have sex with her again. That's it.
We just heard
Alive.
he wants to terrorize the world. You
wants
can't
his-
have like dueling motivations if you're the bad guy in a movie.
Sure you can.
Man, he has pulled in a lot of different directions. Love and take over the world.
Are you going to terrorize
Man.
the world? Or are you doing this for your wife who got frozen?
Maybe
Hey,
she's going to terrorize the world.
Hey, Tim, do
She's
that
probably
again.
is, like super terrible person. And he
Do that again. Let's see those biceps.
Oh, man. Look at this guy.
Do it. Do it.
Santo!
Ooh.
Filth demon.
Man, you look just like Phil Santos. Phil Santos.
Where was this guy at on 9/11?
Till now, the 12 women I have experimented
in the
on,
plane.
unfortunately, have all died.
Jim Bob, as saying Tim, is built like a brick shit house.
The brickiest of shittiest
My
houses.
only
Yes.
success
Do we need to show the arm wrestling again, Jay?
has been Gollum.
Maybe too soon. But our people may want it. I mean, you know, let's ask the people.
I could never find that footage again.
This dude is pretty
Gollum, I
young.
transplanted a brain
Right
from
here.
a colossus brought to me from South Africa.
A colossus from South Africa.
I think he's from regular Africa.
Colossus himself.
Yeah, South
You're now
Africa
looking at
looks a lot like
the
us.
only human being that leaps with the brain from another.
Prodigious.
We put some
Extraordinary.
Dunga in there. We call him shit for
The
brain.
base of Gollum's brain,
They named him
a
Gollum.
small transistor, which
Jim
sends
Bob
the
said that guy was
vital
awesome in Green Mile.
to the different parts of the brain.
I'm tired, boss. L boss.
Walking the mile, walking the mile.
Jim Phoenix says
Walking
new
the
Jack.
magnetic transmitter.
I want
I
Fannie Mae to
distribute the
sit on my
fluid of the
face because I'm one.
transistor lodged in the
I won't
brain of
finish
Gollum,
that, but that is a good scene in that movie.
which allows me
This dude is so
to
cool.
control his actions. Furthermore, by
Awful.
increasing or decreasing the charge, I can make him as strong as 20 men or as weak as a child.
So I'm pausing it because I've got a question. So does he want to move Santos' brain into his wife or Santos' brain into that giant person? And now why are we talking about John Coffey?
Santos'
think-
brain is going to the Hispanic guy that we saw in the cage earlier.
Okay.
I think Santos is going into the guy in the
Gynecologist?
cage. Yes, and then the girls that he's trying out is going into his wife.
So does he
Go on,
not
I'll be right
understand?
back.
Does he not understand, Tim, that putting another brain into his wife, you're getting a brand new human?
But you don't have. But he's putting the transistor in there.
What are you talking about?
But that's how he controls it. I get what you're saying. You're saying it won't be his wife, right? Because it'll be. But I think he just wants to put her brain in something. You know what? His plan is messed up from the beginning because all he really wants to do, like he said at the beginning, is terrorize the world. All this wife stuff he just talked about. He needs something to tell these scientists so they'll feel sorry for him and help him.
He wants that love of that woman.
Have to make
He
sense.
wants that love of that woman back, man. He wants that pancake between her legs. He wants that syrup coming out.
He can
Gentlemen with a
transition.
team of superhumans like Gollum,
Wrong?
but gifted with the brains of super athletes.
Like Lala Zato.
I could take over the leaders of humanity and conquer the world.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, look at that. He's definitely a theater major.
Well, he's talking about taking over the world
But I would
again.
gain nothing from conquering the world and bringing Sandra back if I didn't keep my youth.
Utes.
I mean, I didn't think
Let's
I
go
was
to
out of
my
whack
lab,
right
gentlemen.
there. I mean, I was using.
No, you good, Jay. Calm down.
Yeah, I just ruined it for you. I'm sorry.
You didn't
Sorry,
ruin-
fans. I'm sorry.
God,
Sorry.
we're doing this for our fans, Jay. The
Do it
two
for the
fans we
fans.
have.
What do you think's in that petri dish right there?
The green meth is almost done.
Some time ago, I discovered and was able to isolate beta factor from human blood.
Yeah.
Beta what?
Beta
It
factor.
makes wounds heal and also renews organic tissue.
Wolverine.
There you go.
Wolverine shit.
Once that
John
factor
Kirby.
starts decreasing, we start getting older.
Yeah.
Old age, gentlemen, is nothing more than the lack of beta factor in the blood.
Oh.
Write this down.
Anybody want to Google that? What beta
Replenish
factor really
This is
means?
happening.
Beta factor. I can return youth to any old person.
Jim, Bob, and Jed. I love them. I still can't quit laughing at Tim. I can't focus on this movie because I just see Tim and I think of the movie Kick-Ass. I want Tim to go attack somebody at the mall.
Here is beta factor.
Oh, yeah. Take that shot.
Take a swig.
No AIDS lesions in Mexico
This
due
is
to
a
beta
compound
factor.
that I discovered, which negates or neutralizes beta factor. If I drank it, I would age 50 years in 50 seconds.
Then why did you make it?
Idiot.
Why would you make it?
Since these gentlemen want to help me, prepare them to receive the beta factor.
The beta factor.
What do you think they do? Is that like shooting it up or drinking it or?
It's got to be inserted rectally.
Yes.
Tell them to come in.
What if like, Congo Man is the one that's got to put it in your rectum? That'd be tough.
Detective Pantsuit reporting for duty.
Any news?
Absolutely nothing, Commander.
I do have something.
What?
A report. A report
Card.
about two neurosurgeons who disappeared. In this investigation, we noted that both of them got in a black car outside of the neurological center and haven't been seen since.
Oh God, don't tell me that madmen will start killing surgeons.
This report is interesting because neurosurgeons
Such a
are
tiny
the
man.
doctors behind brain surgeries. You understand me,
They got the
ladies?
camera low too to make him not
precisely
look
what the
like he
killer
is very
does.
tiny man.
He was standing in his chair.
You are a genius.
Are you serious, sir?
Yes, I am.
What happened? Drink
He's
it.
gonna give him the wrong one.
Drink this liquid while holding your breath. Next, take a deep breath.
It's not that bad, Jet.
Doctor, how much time until it takes effect?
The transformation will begin immediately.
Bill Cosby said it takes effect in under 3 minutes.
It's about how long it takes me to use the
What are you
bathroom.
What are you drinking?
I'm having a light beer. A light beer.
His hair doesn't match his fake mustache and beard.
Yes, all this has to come off for the de-aging.
Oh,
Turn into the Hulk.
yeah.
I feel like we're looking at like a Planet of the Apes scene close up. Whoa!
Here we go. He's Dracula
Clint
now.
Eastwood. Clint Eastwood eyes. Oh man, handsome you are.
He looks like the average
Dude,
devil
what do
worker.
you think that Pecker's doing right now? Like standing on top like the Eiffel Tower, hard as a brick. Ooh, son, you know he's liking that.
He's probably not liking that his widow's peak got worse as he got younger. Side effect of the B factor. Beta factor.
This looks like Clint Eastwood's buddy in that movie where he's the boxer fighting any which way but lose. Oh, Mamma Mia.
Genaro, give me a mirror, please. A mirror, please.
Emilio. Emilio. He was like, Emilio. Bow to your sensei.
Wisdom of a man.
It's amazing.
It's a Mario.
Absolutely amazing.
We switched to Italian.
I'm young once again.
Mexican Italians.
As young as you, Genaro.
What's up, Doc Holliday? Nice to see you again, Jack. It's been too long.
Nice. Another Petri dish thing. I can't wait.
For Pete's sake, Alicia, it's almost midnight. Why are you still here?
Professor, you told me to stay here until I finished with the samples.
And have you finished?
Yes, I did.
Got the last cotton swab on top of this AIDS blood.
I will take you home now.
Don't bother. I'll call a taxi. See you tomorrow, Professor.
See you tomorrow, my child.
My child.
My child.
Okay, see,
dude doing the voiceover is just wasted, just hammered.
what's the same guy for everybody, and they brought in one woman.
Oh, I have a feeling
Tonight's gonna be a good night.
somebody's gonna get kidnapped. We're gonna kidnap the wrong luchador's girlfriend.
Hey, taxi!
Hey. She should just probably Uber instead of taxi.
Oh, that was Jack Ruby.
A couple guys waiting in the shadows here. You know what they're thinking. Get that purse. Like the real purse.
That hair
I
is
feel like I have
banging.
to point it. I feel like I have to point everything out. There's no, I'm not, yeah. I'm taking them on, dude. I'm taking them on. Both of them right here.
They're Men in Black. They're gonna be Men in Black in this movie. We patrol the streets of Tijuana every night.
This music's terrible.
I love it.
Hide in the bushes in your red suit. Be camouflaged.
Stop, please!
Oh!
Okay.
Good brake
Gotcha.
pads.
Let me go!
Those Nazi
Too
soldiers.
Too easy. The Gestapo just grabbed this lady up.
You're right, Brett. Those were the two guys on the grassy knoll. El Grassy Knoll. Well, Nolo.
Follow that car, quickly!
We're in ambulance.
Pretty good.
Andale,
Pretty good
andale,
police run.
arriba, arriba.
They're loaded up 4 deep, even in the police cars.
They're probably inappropriately touching her in that car too, I would think.
Well, she's struggling to get away.
You think she's struggling, or you think she's just enjoying it?
It's a struggle.
There's nobody.
Man, not gonna pull down there? Oh, 4 cops jump out of the car. That's
The
rare.
cops have us cornered. Tell Golem to attack them.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Bring out Gollum, we get to see the big heavies.
Look at those
The
eyes.
fight between this guy and El Santo.
Attention,
is gonna be great.
Break yourself, fool.
Police officers. Remember, their bullets can't harm you.
You have body armor underneath your clothes.
No.
You have the power of positivity. They can't kill you.
Who are you? Answer me!
American cops would have shot 15 times by now.
Stay where you are!
Yeah.
Stop
That is
now, or
pinstripe.
we will open fire!
El Faro.
Looks a lot like George Floyd. If they'll just wait till he gets closer, they can just like choke him out.
Edit.
Take him out. I mean, it happened. I mean,
That is punch. That's a good one.
oh,
This better not be just a bear hug on the cat.
Jim Bob's exactly right. This is PCP kicking in.
He's just a hugger.
but he just like threw him down. Are they out of commission?
It can't work.
4 policemen torn to
How do you
pieces
think
by
they cast
strange
this
man.
guy right here?
One of
Like,
them
he's
survived
kin to
a few
somebody,
hours to
or
tell
he's like married
the
to
story.
like one of these Mexican cartel members, and they got him a role.
He's a director.
Is he?
No, I don't know.
That would be
Send
pretty
him
freaking cool.
Thank you. Good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning, sir.
Really, El
Please
Santo
take a
would
seat.
want a guy he can
Commissioner.
work there
How can I
for
help
the
you?
big bad guy he has to
I
fight.
came to report the disappearance.
Maybe they just didn't want to give away
It's
all
kind of
this.
like an Asian Mexican dialogue I'm
Chemical
hearing, like
laboratory,
the
right?
enunciations.
Hey, Tim, did you know that El Santo got into the Wrestling Observer Newsletter Hall of Fame in
These two young
1996?
detectives have been
I did
specially
not.
assigned to the investigation of all
I
the
do
women
now.
who have disappeared lately.
Should have been sooner.
And who were, unfortunately, were later found
Definitely
dead.
should have been sooner.
The professor came to report the disappearance of a woman who works with him.
When did you notice your colleague was missing?
Since last night.
How do you know it was last night?
Oh, I suppose it was last night because she didn't come to the lab today. And last night she didn't go
You went to
home.
her address.
It was fabulous.
And I talked to a young lady that lives with her.
Ah, and she told you Alicia didn't come home.
Are these cops too?
I don't remember what
Yeah.
she told me.
They just get to work
Investigators.
whatever.
But what I do remember is that the little lady was really
What
scary.
family or relationship does Miss Robles have?
I don't know any relatives. And as for other kinds of relationships, Santo, Blue Demon,
Yayo.
El Santo, or maybe
Hey,
me.
Chicho, get the yayo.
Explain yourself, Professor.
What, do
What
I
movie?
have to explain?
What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
With Santo, Blue
Hey,
Demon, and
Chicho,
Alicia Robles.
get the yayo.
Believe that
Oh, I
she's
don't know.
married to them.
Hotel scene.
Both of them?
Don't know.
No, dearie. Now I
Chainsaw in the
remember.
scene.
Alicia
Don't know.
told me that she still
Scarface.
hadn't married anyone.
Oh, never seen it.
But I think that Santo wants to marry her.
Professor Ruiz, did you?
I
think
haven't.
you
I'm
met
sorry. I've
with
seen the
her?
highlights.
Uh-huh.
I do not know how to use phone.
Tell the commander we're on our way. What good?
Because he put on ice skates.
I don't have any idea. But let's
Those
go,
shoes
baby.
are clean.
Let's go.
That whole outfit.
Dude, I'm not I mean, these two guys are dressing as good or better than anyone I've seen in any movie ever. Like, if they could be next to any of James Bond, and they would look just as good. Like, this is solid work right here.
Jim Bob says we got to do a Saturday Scarface live stream.
Yes, gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming.
Say hello to my little Santos.
These young ladies are the two detectives assigned to the case of the 12 murdered young women.
That's the reason we ain't called them.
These gentlemen don't really need any introduction.
Of course not.
How can we help you?
We need to wrestle and get them back.
This is Biano 1 and 4.
It's a very serious problem and perhaps even a painful one.
What is it?
It's about Miss Alicia Robles. Do you know her?
Do you know her? You don't even know him.
Last night, Professor Ruiz came to report the case. He told us Miss Robles didn't come to work this morning at the laboratory where she worked.
You're not a real
Professor asked
Mexican.
for more information at her
Don't
home, but
speak.
she didn't get there last night.
Don't
Professor Ruiz
speak.
himself
You know
informed
just
us of the
what
relationship
You feel
of Miss
Feeling
Robles
something,
with
one of
both
those
you.
things.
Though he was vague and
Blake, speaking of killer bees, there's bees all over where I work. I mean, they're in the trash, they're everywhere. They're trying to bite me. I hate it.
Do you believe, Commissioner,
Are you allergic?
that disappearance of
No.
Alicia has something to do
I just don't
with the
like
investigation of
I like
this
bugs.
If this were in
Don't worry
Batman
about it.
66, like, yes,
We must
they could
understand
totally.
that the official police
You could throw
hypothesis
Batman
of
in
the
here.
case is that
Adam West could
Alicia was
show up,
kidnapped
and it
by
would
that
totally
insane
vibe.
man. That's
Which
right.
one of these would be
If that's
Batman
true,
and which one would be
Please
Robin?
inform us of
El
everything
Over-
you know about that monster.
Over under 78 rapes for Santo without his mask on.
Blue, we have to rescue Alicia. We have to do
Probably
something
more,
to
dude.
save her.
He is
He
Mexican.
looks like a raper to me.
Anything.
Yeah.
No, dude,
He's
he's a
our
hero.
responsibility. Our teacher left her under our care,
So he-
and we can fail him.
He doesn't. Yeah, you
What
you
are
think
the police
he's
doing right now?
Tim?
Right now, our police
Yes,
officers
you
are
have to
doing
keep
intensive
up.
surveillance of all the
The
areas
kayfabe
found for the
lasts forever.
disappearances. But when they have happened,
Kayfabe
as
is
you may have
forever.
seen, we don't have any clues to
All I can
follow.
see is Terry Funk.
Are you
Forever.
Will you accept our help?
Your help is more than welcomed. Let me warn you, Commander. If that murderous bastard falls into our hands,
We'll hand him over to you.
at least what is left of him, if there's anything at all. I know
Yes,
how
you
you
have to
feel.
calm your rage,
We
Blue
would like to
Demon.
talk to
What
Professor
makes you
Reese.
think you, as a wrestler, that you're ready to take on like a criminal?
El Santo is a superhero in all of his movies. Like, he's
When
you know,
she finished,
he's not just a
offered
guy.
to take
That's why
her
the police
home,
are like,
see?
sure, work with us.
But
It's
she
totally
told me
cool.
that it wasn't necessary. And all that.
Is that fake hair?
You say in situations like that?
No.
She left by herself?
Yeah, hair.
Yes, that's what she did.
And she didn't tell you anything that could explain her absence? For example,
I'm going over,
something she
Chico.
was doing, or maybe going to a friend's house.
Oh, yes.
Will they do the typical wrestling angle, Tim, where Michelle beats him up at first and they have to come back?
I remember now.
These guys are
Let me
getting
introduce
crap
you
kicked
to
out
my
of them.
assistant, Michelle.
I am that wrestler, Professor.
Oh, so you're her beau. No. She told me it wasn't you. I remember now. She told me that she didn't have a boyfriend.
Thanks so much, Professor.
Oh,
It
this
was
broke
my
his
pleasure
heart.
to help you. I hope my information will be of great use.
I mean, he shot his shot.
You
You know,
know
he
I
told him
would
his
like
wife had
to
him on a
see the
leash.
man
He,
who
I mean, he
kidnapped
went
your
full
girl
game
from
on her,
jail.
and she
Excuse me,
lied.
Professor.
She came in here with Santo.
Yeah.
Imagine how intimidated you would be. You're like, this is your boyfriend?
Can't
El
blame her.
freaking Santo?
From which madhouse could Professor Ruiz have escaped?
Don't know.
It's a good aside.
Well, I need doors like that in my house. They just slide
Dude,
open like that.
This whole dude's base is great.
I love that they constantly got that screaming in the background. Woo! Now a random white guy shows up with a mustache.
Cute and skilled detectives in charge of investigation? I have never trusted female intuition. And these cute detectives are a nuisance I must eliminate.
Mr. Paul Ellering, deal with him.
It's Double Dragon in the back right.
That is.
Man, what a game.
Have Gollum
What a
bring
game.
them here.
It's the guy with the knives.
That's how you know somebody's got respect. They all stood up. Look at Jet Vanian gifting one membership to somebody.
I'll take it.
Thanks, Jet.
Thank you very much. Come
The
anytime.
professional.
Of course.
Thank you.
I'm getting no video right now from the movie.
I do have video.
Hey, Davey
There we go.
Deathray got that membership. There you go, Davey.
Is it back?
Yeah, I'm good.
That car is sweet.
Yes,
It
it
is
is.
a really nice car. What is that?
I don't know, but I'd love to ride around it. I'd love to ride, be in the back with Santo. No,
I was hoping one of you guys would be car guys.
hold on. I got to
No,
repeat
dude.
what I just said. I would love to ride in the back while Santo and Blue Demon are driving. I don't want to be in the
You said I'd love to ride on Santos in the back. I mean,
That's
come
what
on
it
now.
sounded
I know
like.
this
That's
is
not
fair.
what I meant.
Come on, let's do it.
Well,
Unless,
I mean, you said it, so
the scene was tasteful. They're getting out of the same. Oh, he got his shin. Oh, wait a minute.
It ain't
Dude,
got
if
them
we climb
suicide
up the
door
building,
alert, though.
they're finna climb up the building. Mr. Santo, Blue Demon, we got squatters.
They live together?
They're still in their hair together.
Oh!
Dude,
Jump from the ground to the second floor.
wrong apartment.
What happened?
Take it easy.
Jet
Take it
says,
easy. Hey, take it easy.
Tim, Jet says it's a 1967 Scorpio.
Is he being for real? Because if so, I need to look that up and go do eBay shopping.
Are you gonna buy a car on eBay?
If it's the
Nobody's
El Santo,
selling.
yes.
Nobody's selling a car to somebody wearing that mask.
You're right. They're just
Probably
giving
get
it
a good
away to him.
discount.
Yes, you have.
Just happens to be a coincidence that these two gals live.
Can you tell me the name
Together?
of this film again?
Santos and Blue Demon versus Dr. Frankenstein. That is a Japanese Mexican right there in the middle.
They had to call in a professional.
How much to make this film, Ronnie?
50 grand.
No!
We got ourselves a Royal Rumble. Why not just shoot their ass? You know?
That's the best question.
You know, like, these guys got a gun. Just shoot them.
Jim Bob says the women were smoking for that time period.
Like Camels or Marlboro Reds or Newports.
Virginia Slims. Oh, look at a Mas Mia. Now, this needs to end with them throwing Blue Demon out the window.
There's too many punches for this guy to be a lucha hero.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Showdown.
Crack enabled. Why didn't they send him up there to begin with?
What is that stuff people were getting high on like a couple years ago? Bath salts? That's
Tide Pods.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the selling is not too great. I wish you were getting some potatoes. Like El Santo's just taking liberties with these stuntmen.
Dude, they're finna job out right here. That is a sweet blazer. That's a McMahon blazer.
I'm surprised these girls ain't pregnant already.
Yes.
After that.
Your living room now looks like a disaster area. Let's hand them over to the police.
Shh.
Yes.
Look at this.
Dude, this dude's big. Dude's in shape.
Connie Lister is Dracula. Who's that big weightlifter guy? Mark Coleman or something like that?
Ronnie Coleman.
Ronnie Coleman is.
And Mark Henry is the other guy that does not look like this. He's walking around.
He's so black. Is he gonna turn those into nunchucks?
Is that a real one? Because he's struggling to bend it.
Let's beat it.
If we all steal the look, it just becomes a thing.
Becomes a look for everybody.
He's probably thirsty. Drink some of that flour. Well,
Be to drink the flower water.
Whoa!
That was marble and iron. And look at it now.
Shit.
If he touches us, we're dead. I think we're almost as good as death.
Take a powder like the model Rick Martel would do.
Policeman in 4 seconds. Let's go. I have a plan.
Don't leave fast though.
Nope, if we fight the good guy, he'll kill us.
He's bringing
this is the time you get this guy right here. Bring up.
Jeff Vanian says Ken Patera's stronger. He said Grey Cup. What's up, Nick? I can't believe we're still on YouTube.
Not a lot of people dying in this movie.
No, this is not what I thought it would be.
Not a bunch of people dying. Also, not as much hot lucha action as I was hoping for. We got that extended match at the beginning where they let us watch the whole thing. I was hoping that would be the whole movie. Wordplay is fun.
And push it real good.
Dun, 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 dun. Why aren't they in the car? Oh, they're leaving the girls behind. Okay.
Yeah, smart.
They have lucha missions.
Well, it was 1974.
I know, Jet. I'm disappointed.
I hope those guys we just beat up don't turn around and notice us with our mask on in this car with no top to it. No, they did. Good call, movie.
Oh,
Gosh, they're going up to Tommy guns.
It's like a minigun.
With perfect aim on that tire.
It only shoots the shot.
Look at those shoes. It's like Chevy Chase and Cousin Eddie.
The thing I don't understand is why Golem didn't kill those masked men. I ordered Golem to do nothing more than to protect you, and that's what he did. You damn idiots.
Edit.
Useless. The newspapers and television won't take long.
What's that on his eye?
First failure.
Leech.
Really harm my reputation. I really need to do something to catch the public's eye.
Dr. Mindbender. This guy's a total Dr. Mindbender. Cobra?
To think that Alicia is in the
Look at that armadillo.
Maybe he already transformed her into
Now, Santo, we're going to need to get you in some push-ups and upper body working a little bit right there. Maybe work on your body a little bit, and then you call
bit
us
of
back.
that keto, maybe a little bit of that keto on the side, you know.
What?
None of
year is
that.
this movie?
74. Call old JR back, and we'll see if we can get an ass every 18 inches.
Give him some of that Bazentra everybody's on right now.
Oh, yes. God, this is great.
Many fans in the crowd believe that Santo
Can Santo and Blue Demon still work?
7,000 people here, right, Tim? Is that what you're saying? 7,000 people at this match.
Yeah. Yeah, the angle where you see the people, that's just like the entrance.
Bonnie and Clyde's up there, Nick.
It's Dick Tracy.
Well, he says Dick Tracy. I said Bonnie and Clyde's up there just for that last scene.
Valentino has been waiting for this chance to fight Santo. He not only wants to defeat him, he wants
Can
to
Santo work? Maybe that's why they had to speed up the camera. Because I didn't notice that until Jay said something.
What did Jay say?
That they're the camera's sped
Fast
up.
forward.
It's fast motion.
Look, it's like Wesley Snipes when he did the Kung Fu and Blade. They're not speeding up anything. They got to slow the camera down when Santo.
No, these two fight scenes took 3 days to film because these guys are so out of shape. And
No.
so yes.
I'm not going to let you talk about Santos like that. Santos did leave his ass in his other tight, so. Where's Kali at? Boston Crab. Who had the best Boston Crab, Tim?
Chris Jericho.
I was going to say Martel.
It's an interesting apron that she wore to the lucha match. He couldn't surfboarding.
Well, you never know when she's going to have to bust down and cook.
That's true.
Angel goes in after the tag from Valentino. Santo looks like he never tires. Oh, but takes a heavy punch.
Oh, he gets tired. Do some wrestling, Blue Demon.
Blue Demon is now receiving the heavy blow.
Jay, here's a question. Nick wants to know who wins in a match like this, you or Tim?
Lucha
Oh my
rules,
God!
I'm winning.
Show them the arm wrestling video.
I know the lucha move.
Everyone has showed us great moves and courage.
In a real wrestling match where I'm trying to pin Tim, he doesn't last 47 seconds.
I think Blue Demon can still work a little bit.
Don't change the subject. Don't try to change the subject.
Both of these guys can work. What is all these 2 out of 3 fall matches?
Tim, you may be right. There may be 7,000 people here. You may be right. They just showed a crowd pick.
Jet, you're right. Martel's way underrated. Should have got an IC title run.
Probably more like 800 people, but pretty good audience.
To stop it as the Rudo side goes 2-on-1.
Oh, nice, Nick.
It is. It's pretty impressive.
Ooh.
Oh, armbar, Rousey style.
Sometimes Santo likes to wait, but he makes up for that.
It's over.
Sometimes he likes to wait.
Santo was pinned to the mat, but knew how to avoid the count. Oh, and now a DDT.
That's a crap move.
Blue Demon is cheering for his tag team partner. But now Santo is in danger in the Lions.
He can barely sell.
He needs help. Blue Demon gets sick of it and enters the fray like a Rudo. The other side had it coming.
Dude, this is a great wrestling match, though. You can see the story they're telling.
Oh, what is the story they're telling, Tim? Share it with us.
It's called filler, like John McBride said. We got to waste 10 minutes.
Could you imagine going to an El Santo movie and not having a wrestling match in it, though?
Who's minding his own business, but now is also striked by Valentino, who doesn't stop fighting.
Give him the crippling cross face. Give us that. Give him that cross face crippler.
Cross face crippler, it's coming.
The stink face. Rikishi style.
Oh, dropped him. Oh, dropped him again.
Oh, dude, he threw him over the top rope. Bill Watts would have had a DQ there.
Disqualified.
Has to be put into a submission first, but Valentino also has tremendous stamina and has managed to withstand
Oh, that was nice.
attacks from Santo.
I'm not seeing the horror elements that I thought I'd see in this movie.
None. There's absolutely none.
The tilt-a-whirl slam. Oh! They got the second one. It is great that we're watching all three falls.
So when did wrestling stop with like falls? What, like when? I mean,
What are you talking about?
So this match is for, I guess, best of three or 2
Yeah.
out of 3.
I guess
So
that was a
when did-
Mexican thing. A lot of 2 out of 3 matches.
Oh, so that's common. Like even now, or like back in the 70s.
Probably back in the 70s, it was a way that the bad guys could win one, the good guys could win 2.
I mean, I don't know that this movie's even accurate. Nacho Libre, they didn't have falls in Nacho Libre, and that's like the best Mexican wrestling movie ever made. So,
All right, so at this point, I thought we would have had we definitely have a Frankenstein and an Igor. I thought we'd have had more surgery scenes. You know, it's a live-o over and over. We're not getting that. We're not getting that. Where does this movie end? Does this movie end with El Santo and Blue Demon double drop kicking Michelle out the window?
So Gollum's going to catch El Santo, who's jumped from some sort of height, but he's going to catch him like crossways, and then Blue Demon's going to drop kick El Santo in the back to get the pin, and somehow that will turn this guy good again.
Double elbow drop knocks Gollum's new brain out of his head. Movie over.
The brain shot, brain busters.
Boom, double elbow drop.
So far, Michelle's the scariest part of the movie. Brett's asking, where's the boobs and the blood? Jet Vanian saying that's a huge upset. And Nick's asking, is this a Taco Tuesday episode on a Wednesday? We thought about that, Nick, but we couldn't find the card anywhere. And plus, we haven't seen any cactus or cacti. What is it, Jay?
Plural would be cacti.
Okay. So we haven't even brought up, Tim, the fact that that beast that's in the jail cell that he wants to put Santo's brain in, he's got to be the main event heel, right?
Yeah, either that or he's a throwaway scene that they forgot to edit out.
So Michelle enters the ring. That's what we're saying is the kind of the end all be all. Michelle's coming to the ring.
I don't know.
Well,
that's like a super strong female opponent.
Well, China, you think China will come out with him? Like Michelle and China?
She's dead.
God rest her soul.
No.
All that testosterone's just taken.
What would great grandma say? Rest in piss.
What about that piss? Shout out.
Blood from his mouth.
He keeps punching him. Santo worries for his
Jet Vanian, the biggest upset is YouTube hasn't tossed us yet.
No, there's no way. Nothing's getting pinged here.
I see Japanese people.
I see, I see this guy's Jewish on the left right here. Gotta be.
Hello, detectives. My daughter is still missing. I'm glad you are enjoying yourselves.
I'm glad you're at a wrestling match. What about all these people dying?
What about my friend from the lab?
The international referee Marala is close to the action, and he finally sends everyone to their corners. This amazing.
They send everybody to their corners while they still punching.
Oh, he is bleeding.
He's looking for his woman. He's gonna get distracted.
Smiling.
He's gonna get hit in the cods.
gods.
The crowd gets the tag now that Blue Demon can barely stand. And now
The Blue Demon.
faces Santo.
And here comes Antonio Inoki. What
It's
a
like the
stunt.
voiceover guy is trying to like be Hispanic, and it's going in 100 different directions.
I don't. El Santo, will you stop?
Oh,
what? What?
Not for nothing, Jet.
Amazing. It was an amazing move.
Santo. But now Valentino stops the move. And Blue Demon
Valentino.
And once again, the referee Marala.
Jet, we've got a Monster Squad watch along that we taped a couple of months ago that's coming to Rumble, so get ready for that.
The sold-out crowd believes Santo will win. But once again, Valentino, like I said earlier, will stop at nothing to defeat Santo and tearing his mask to
All right, take it home, Ram.
The narrator, the guy who's doing the voices, he's into the wrestling announcer part. Like, that's obviously his favorite part of the movie.
famous scissor hold, but Valentino escapes with ease. Only to
He
receive
does.
a
It was
kick
pretty
to the
easy.
chest. There's the
He's
pin.
calling it straight down the line.
Is really close and gives a cruel kick to the back of the head of Santo.
What would your finisher be if you were a wrestler, Tim?
On their face.
The final exam.
The final exam. What move was that exactly?
Oh, do I have to kill him with the move or just the name?
Well, you had the name real quick. Final exam. I mean, what's the move?
I don't know.
Mine would be the crotch drop.
What exactly is?
Jump off the top ropes, wrap your legs around the front of his face, and boom, crotch drop.
No, Valentino enters the ring too. Flying scissors.
Here comes Michelle.
Whoa, it's amazing.
You know, McMahon came running out.
What if the women come to help him? That'll be great.
You can do it, Santo. Like Rocky. Brad, we've got, I don't know if we've got any more live streams like this planned. We've only got like 12 movies in the bag. So there may actually be some live 31 days reviews on certain nights.
I will not have any problem fulfilling that wish if the famous wrestler Santo takes her.
Jason Dron's in here, boys. Hey, fellas, I asked God for a miracle, and he sent me a watch along with my boys.
Will pick him up right in front of the building where
Jet Vanian with an Ox Baker reference. Love it. He ran Dusty Rhodes out of Florida.
Against my wishes, Miss Robles.
Right, ran his ass right out of Florida.
The final exam, it's like an Abdullah.
Hey, dude, that ship sailed. You should have. If you're gonna name a move, you got to know the move. You can't just come back and like think about it.
It's been weighing heavy on my mind.
I mean, great name. You just should have left it at that. You should have left it at that. Great name.
Yeah.
I mean, are you a teacher for a character though? Like, is that your thing?
Yeah. Because I'm always like, no matter how hard you study, you'll never pass the final exam.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, my bad.
I'm back
That's
in.
Great. That's great.
During the Royal Rumble,
That is
my
great.
royal gimmick is people come in and I immediately throw them out and I go, admission denied.
No. You're tardy. You're absent. That's great.
We could have
Dude, that's my
policemen follow
secondary
that car.
finisher,
If they go
the
dressed as everyday
principal's
civilians
office.
and they do that
I'm gonna send you to the principal's office.
Dude, yes. And then I bend him over and just spank him.
I'm taking your ass to detention, boy.
You know how they bring in the foreign objects? Mine's just a paddle.
And I simply cannot take such a big risk.
Corporal punishment's been gone a long time, Tim. Come on, it's 2024, dude.
You're right. You're right.
Hey, Rolexes. Matching.
Gotta lock these up.
I didn't think we would need the watches so soon.
I don't know how to analog.
Only if things get too dangerous.
Oh, they have receiver watches. Just
I will be ready
for them.
Look at that. They got a picture of themselves back there. Look at that under the water.
Which is amazing.
And then break it.
Yes, I like where this music's going.
That's a good one, too. Just bring it up to share with the whole class.
That is fantastic.
I expected like a green Frankenstein when I picked this movie. I really should start cheating and watch the movie and then act like I hadn't seen it.
El Santo movies is always just a cop out to show El Santo. I'm shocked there's been this much bad guy development.
He's got an old pen like from the 1700s.
This guy's really cool.
I will sign your warrant in blood.
What?
That jacket does not look good. That's the first fit that
I
don't.
knew for sure you would honor your hero title and come to the rescue of the damsel.
And I know I can't believe in your promise of releasing her.
I can see you're very smart.
Only a fool would trust the words of a murderer.
To fight against death, sometimes you have to kill. But you're right, Santo.
I have 12 pounds of dynamite up my A. If I fart, it's over.
Bring Alicia Robles with us.
Bring Enrique Iglesias in, please.
You could be my hero, baby.
As you can see, there are more of us.
Yeah, we know. We see y'all crossing every day.
And that door is the dead.
Yeah, in the droves.
Dude, that
Taking
was.
all-
I was seriously,
Taking all those
guys.
good jobs from us in the, the places.
No, it's Michael. Oh, never mind.
The best thing that could happen. I want to see like a group of people come across. I want to see a group of people come across the border wearing Lucia masks. That would be the best.
Where's the blue guy?
Welcome to my house. Would you like to stay here?
Where's the blue guy?
He's waiting for the intercom talk from the watch. That always
Oh, reverse bulldog.
We're starting to get some moves here.
Oh, right hands.
These working punches ain't it though.
Oh,
That was not bad.
right over the couch. What a bump.
Oh, these are definitely all down on their luck luchadors trying to be extras in this movie.
Liza. I saw somebody kick Cooley like that in the head at of a club one night.
Knock him out.
Dude, I had to drag him to the truck. I have arrived.
If you don't surrender, Gollum will rip Alicia apart.
Santo, quickly pass the Mexican. Quickly pass the Mexican 13th Amendment. Hurry. Gollum's going to be on your side.
Take Alicia to her room. Come here. And Santo to the operation room. There are 3 medical experts with special instructions to prepare you for a very important experiment.
That black guy's actually only 5'5".
Jim Bob with maybe the comment of the night.
And just think that just a few days ago, they were right here with us in this same place.
I can't breathe. Not picking up.
Did you get a little shot of brandy with your coffee?
I have no time to waste. Here, do me a favor and pay the bill.
Take some pesos.
Do me a favor. Don't wait up. They didn't take his mask off.
Well, no, you can't. Just, no.
Are they going to cut? Are they going to cut the top of his mask?
Brain?
Yeah, are they going to cut the top of his mask off to get his brain?
Dude, are they going to take his mask off? That would be great.
God, look at this. Blue Demon's got style. Like, there's nothing unstylish about anything Blue Demon has rode in or worn.
Until he talks. He sounds like Corky from Life Goes On, the Mexican version.
If you're a blue wrestler and this is your vehicle.
For people that's hung around for this entire stream, you are truly the best.
Why would you not? It's an El Santo movie.
They probably thought I accidentally typed Santo and it meant Santa. Santa versus Dr. Dracula.
Santa.
Ronnie, all this is going to do is run off your core 31 Days of Horror audience. That's all this is going to do.
Well, look, I think we ran off our own audience when we disappeared for 2 months.
Nah. You're a luchador in a Hispanic movie.
He should have just kicked the damn door in from the start instead of trying to do what he was trying to do.
I like how he's making him look him in the eyes while they do that to him, make him feel uncomfortable.
What's in these boxes?
Probably like dildos or something.
Like body parts, brains, formaldehyde.
This is awesome. Fight forever.
Until El Santo, you still got it.
The comedy noise there is really distracting.
Yes.
Another fleet of young Americans have been taken to Vietnam.
These beeps tell me exactly where to go from my watch.
Somebody dial that thing down in the background. I got the Ark of the Covenant back there.
Yeah. Where's Indiana? Dr. Jones.
Oh, this is where they keep him?
He's not activated right now.
No.
This is where you got to get your lick back right here.
That's right. Full running, jump, and dive.
You got to get that brain out. Look how small.
He may hit him with like a little Marlon Brando. The horror. The horror. At least I think that's from that movie.
You got to eliminate the threat right here. He's comatose. Idiot.
Cut his day off.
This is a great bad guy hallway.
What was the name of the spaceship from Star Trek?
The Enterprise?
Yeah, that's what he's on right now.
Wait.
No anesthesia.
We need a huge amount of anesthetic gas. We better get another tank.
Why is that one guy not wearing a mask? He's getting germs
Why
everywhere.
is he in a different outfit?
Oh.
El Santo has the torpor of a bear. We will need 3 tanks.
We need a Michael Jackson sized dose for him. What's he grabbing? Oh. God, Santos is dressed as he's gonna walk in there with a mask on and a mask.
Blue Demon just messed this dude up.
Looking like
show that part, but
looking
whatever.
like Voorhees from the remake of Friday the 13th, and nobody's gonna notice that this guy's wearing a mask.
Hey, new guy. Connect the tank to the mask tube. What are you waiting for?
Oh! That dude just immediately starts shooting.
Take your time, El Santo.
I guess
It's me.
you notice I'm not anesthetized. Still, you put them to sleep, and I almost fell asleep too.
You haven't put that many people to sleep since our last match.
Dr. Frankenstein.
And they were in the crowd. See where I'm going? Ron Silver is Mexican Frankenstein.
How can they draw a Jim Lee Batman?
Stay vigilant.
Look at the sideburns on that one guy.
Stay vigilant.
Feat of doing an incredible, important
Who's got the best sideburns out of all these?
I think the guy over here to the left that you called Conway Twitty. That's my job.
It looks like the guy that does that, getting interviewed on a, what is he, talking about cocaine? I don't, dude, but I'll take a toot.
Yeah.
I'll take a toot. What is that guy? I can't remember. Whoa.
Conway Twitty act.
I'll take a drink. You know, I'll take a toot if, what is that guy? That was a great interview.
That's from 22 years ago, Jay.
But I do not.
Oh, they
Free
picked
base.
the right one. Oh! Nice.
No idea what's going on right now.
See, why would you
No
not stick
video.
around for this? Just
I got no video.
Full Legion of Doom. You're not selling shit. Oh, well, I'll stand corrected. Oh! Triple leg butt up thing.
Jim Bob's right. You know, the Coke hit different back then.
Absolutely.
El Diablo.
Robotico.
Gosh, what happened?
What happened?
This Buddhist priest they got on this film right here.
Surely before entering, Blue Demon informed the police.
It's over, boys.
It won't be long until an army comes here.
With the way the Mexican police work, it'll be 3 weeks that we've got to get out of here.
Shoot, all she did was yell out a window and they were on it.
Gollum to escape through the secret passage.
Gollum will never make it out of here. He's the most noticeable one.
I don't need to escape.
He's going to put his brain in that big monster.
Guys.
We're a little busy, sir.
Hey, fellas.
Jay's hit the wall over there. He could never make it through the Halloween marathon if we tried to go 12 hours.
It totally would.
I got no video.
What's your deal?
It's frozen.
Pop out and pop back in.
That's what I won't say.
God, he's getting roped up.
A rope-a-dope.
Jay, you make $200,000 a year. You can't get a laptop?
I'm not invited on here enough to invest in the things.
You're literally invited every week like the rest of the crew, and Tim's the only one that says yes every week.
Well, you like him the best, so
If Tim wanted to put a pair of panties on his head and
second fiddle.
podcast, I'd let him. Because
you can't play. I can't play second fiddle.
To do that.
Tim is like Haku. He shows up and does the matches every single night.
Haku?
Yeah.
Like you said, I thought that was a poem.
No, that's a haiku.
Okay.
What was that, 575? I killed
8675309.
2 kids.
8675309.
I slept peacefully.
Yeah, what's the end game here? I mean,
They're back to Aristotle.
Bunch of gangsters grabbed me and threw me into a car.
Is this movie still going on?
Leaving my lover.
God.
He's got a different voice every time. This sounds like the guy from Will and Grace.
Yes, but it's
Why don't we just do voices
Gay
for
one.
foreign movies and put it on YouTube?
I thought at one time you were going to be a voiceover guy. Meanwhile, in Japan, Godzilla's back.
hey, there's Godzilla.
Oh, they're eating hot dogs.
He's got a mask on. He's got this lucha mask, but he's Godzilla.
Hey, there's Godzilla.
Where are my work boots?
The preserved frozen body of a
Jesse Ventura.
was discovered and
Yep.
has been moved to the morgue.
It's his brother.
In the
Oh,
same
they put his
place,
wife in the
this
morgue.
humongous man with brutish physique was freed. Unfortunately, Dr. Frankenstein was able to escape without a trace.
Call me
Authorities were not
Dr.
able
G.
to find
did.
the monster who killed the 4 policemen either. We will continue informing you about this case.
Thank you.
You ever wonder about this, boys? We've created this small little, tiny little speck of sand on YouTube where people can watch us watch El Santo and Blue Demon
Santo and Demon will
with an idiot with a
Got a lot of
mask
time on
on.
their hands.
And this is probably, this might be the worst El Santo movie. Like, I would have no idea.
Same ring
That is some of the best acting by that guy back there. Unless he's on heroin.
Stage of their triumphs. That way, their deaths will be legal. But Master,
I don't think I've ever seen the Day of the Dead remake.
because of his skin color. I have a plan for that. I will change his skin pigmentation.
Here we go. Michael Jackson style. Sammy Sosa style. You're about to go from chocolate to vanilla.
To our country has come.
I don't know what race this guy is.
The mysterious wrestler who hides his identity under the frightening name Mortis. He has issued a direct challenge to Santo to a match where the winner will take home 100,000 pesos.
Oh, that's a hell of a match. That's what I want to see.
The crowd accept.
Hey, the gate on this.
I accept the challenge from
Gate on this.
foreign fighter.
$375,000.
To win the match and take the prize.
Will the idol of the crowd accept the challenge?
I not only accept it, we'll sign the contract soon.
Hey, here comes Santo. Yeah, right. We know it's you.
What a big guy, huh?
Why do you hide your face behind that mask?
He won't really understand you because he doesn't speak English. He is Mortis's manager.
Whatever it
Well, that makes all of us.
A fight like this, right?
This way, please.
What is that walk?
Frankenstein walk.
Guys, I had to piss in the parking lot of the Family Dollar the other day because I was about to go in my britches.
How big
on
was
you?
little? How big
Did you like open both doors, or you just go?
They were shutting down, and I just had to it was like the hardest I've ever had to press, and it just went. There's nothing I could do. And then I found out my wife told me today they got a bathroom in there because I just used the bathroom.
Yeah, they probably got those cameras outside too, so that's good.
I tried to aim my back to it so they couldn't see my shame.
Oh, they probably saw it streaming straight up. You know, was it like shooting over your head?
I tried to pee over my truck. It was that bad. I want to see if I could get over like Robbie Knievel over the fountains. You signing your own blood. Is he signing Mama?
Mortis.
Mamma mia. Mortis. Oh, Chris Canyon.
For a zombie who can barely walk.
Who better than Canyon?
Be really careful, Santo.
Nice shirt, dickhead.
What, you're being sarcastic? That's the rule. It's a no button, no zip V-neck polo.
I'm going to win. I hope so.
That's a great look.
Even for a second.
My look is the one on the left. I just go with no shirt all the time now. And I wish I looked like Santo. So I look like Vader. Vader time. Freely. Next time, loser, leave town.
Just walk around the house. It's
Hey.
time. It's time.
I told my daughter over and over, I'm so big.
Why is this a single? Why is it not tag team?
Look, he's tired of carrying.
El Santo.
Nice glutes, Santo.
God, don't go. You still got that scar, El Santo. Go drink some orange juice.
Oh, look at this guy. It's one of the machines. Giant machine.
I thought he was going to top rope it. The ropes in Mexico come up to your freaking neck.
It's Baby Big Show. It's like if Baby Big Show in China had a
Hurry up. I got to go rob the store.
midget wrestler.
Oh, the mustache is in the mask.
Believe it or not, that's Andy Garcia under that mask.
No other man in the whole wrestling world has created so much expectation as Mortis, who easily weighs at least 130 pounds more than Santo.
I don't know about that.
10-minute
Okay,
match.
hold on. So we were getting undersold on the moves this guy could do when all he did was bear hug the cops. I knew El Santo was going to need a man that can work.
Is this Gollum?
This is Gollum.
That's the white dude, Tim.
Morty seems to be keeping his distance. Santo is chasing him, trying to take him down.
What are we confused on right here, Tim?
No, this is the giant black dude he's fighting right now.
No, this is a white guy. That is not a black guy in that ring. Are you okay?
Maybe you should take your mask off like Santo should.
You can never remove your mask, Jay.
Hey, how great would it be if we had one of those situations where they broke in on Tim right now and took him at gunpoint and he's got that mask on?
Rodney,
Dude,
what would we do? Would we call the
for a
cops?
split second.
I probably would just go inside and not call the cops.
If they mess with that Ghost Rider 1 up there, I'm going to be ticked off.
How many beers has Jay
And
had?
what would you expect us to do if you were kidnapped right now? What are your expectations of me and Ronnie?
You're going to sit there and commentate and riff on me kicking their asses. Is what you're going to do. You're going to call the match.
Jim Bob said it best. Bring out the gimp.
I'm winning that. He's right.
Would you act like your dad and hope they leave?
Stay there.
I think that's what you would go for. Would you just play dead and hope they leave?
No, I'm fighting them.
With what skills? Like, what's your good? Like, what are you going to?
I'm a lucha hero. We're gonna do the arm drag to a wrist lock, and then I might put him in the camel clutch.
Jay said if you were at your previous house, you could have just laid down on the floor and they would have thought you were dead because of the state of the house.
Well,
No. And Tim's in his last home, he would have rallied the raccoons and they would have fought off any invaders.
Like, me and animals
He would've-
lived in there.
You remember that? You remember that little?
I had a coon mask. That was called the Coon Man, not like
raccoons. Raccoons on the back porch. Mama just swept them off with a broom.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to it.
Yep. Sorry.
No,
Maybe
I
we can
mean,
fast forward through this match because it's going to take 20 minutes.
Absolutely not. I will leave if we skip any of the wrestling.
I think, guys, in wrestling terms, I think according to this little bar right here, they're about to go home.
Oh, here we go.
Morty simply keeps raising his arms, trying to avoid the
That is not a black guy, Tim.
He said he was going to change his skin color.
Oh, you're right. Maybe it is. Maybe he's identifying as a white guy.
You know, he doesn't have the same body type.
Oh,
illegal moves. He strikes Santo's throat. And now he's trying to rip the mask
I guess
off
this
him.
is the other
Yes,
The
mask.
Stops Mortis, scolding him for breaking the rules.
Scolding him.
$100,000 on the line. Taylor Swift.
There's mystery in the air tonight.
Blue Demon's not going to notice the professional that they fought more. Oh, okay, all right.
Yes.
Ballsy of him to show up to this match.
With all his might. And the crowd is cheering. Santo.
Oh, he noticed me at the wrestling match his friend is at.
Running. Out that trash can. Oh, he's giving a wedgie.
Got to go give you a wet willy.
Tell me of your evil plan.
What's that thing where you used to stick a kid?
I had a father.
What was that called?
Not a bastard. Had a father.
Who is Mortis? No, let me go. If you don't tell me who is the man with the black mask, I will break this arm, and then I will do the same with the other. Speak! I don't have time nor patience for this. Who is Mortis?
Apparently you do.
We've got a lot of time for this.
You're gonna tell me yes or no?
Jesus, you're asking 7 times.
Is Golem. Ah, he's that monster, huh?
Now let me go.
And who is the manager? Tell me, who is Mortis's manager?
The Slickster.
Mortis's manager is
Undertaker's manager. What was his name?
It's Paul Bearer.
Paul Bear.
It's Jimmy Hart.
Let me go. Let me go.
He's gonna take off the mask and pull out a megaphone.
Santo is being crushed with an unstoppable bear hug by Mortis.
That's nasty, baby. Hey, did he give himself the black skin? Because that looks like a black guy. That's an automatic disqualification. That's $100,000 for him.
Do that back in the day, just willy-nilly.
He's going to be fined and suspended, Bill.
All of us watching this match are scared for Santo. He's now being strangled by Mortis.
Video's no good.
Oh, Jay.
Okay, Blue Demon, we'll take
I'm back. I'm back.
My laptop, Jay. Sam, tell him. What's that say on the turnbuckle? Does that say sleep?
Lazy.
Oh, he's from Michael Jackson himself. Dead.
But now Morty stops the attack on Santo and is leaving the ring. Everyone in the arena.
Say sheer?
Meanwhile, Santo is finally recovering from the attacks.
Oh, nice move. He got him.
What? Oh. Dude, who is this guy?
Dude, that's Dr. Frankenstein. He's doing the me right now when somebody's got me. He just swings back there randomly.
Just slap him. Just respect.
Oh, a Kali chop. It's over.
Just fighting for his life here. There's nothing he can do.
I thought he was going to raise his hand because he was the winner.
So you needed the black guy to play the part in the movie, but he couldn't work. So you had to.
Surely he could throw a chop.
Any idea?
I'm just trying to figure out what the deal is here.
Maybe we can figure out when this summit is going to end because this is going on forever.
Santos, you shave everything but your forearms.
We don't have the
I
2 minutes
don't
left.
know how you end this.
At this point, I don't think there's enough time to end it. I think we're going to get.
They're going to throw him off the roof. Oh, he's going off the roof.
He's going. He's exactly right.
He's going off the roof.
He's going down.
What if the video just ends and there's no ending because I didn't check it to see if it had a proper ending?
Probably be our luck.
Hey, you see that? It's Mexicans on top of that roof.
They're trying to get across the border from there.
But we're in Japan, so it doesn't make sense.
Somehow, he took a shortcut on the catwalk.
I'm pretty sure
It's a scaffold match.
those rails are holding.
Boardwalk.
Guys, he's just going to throw him through the ring like Zeus at the end of No Holds Barred.
Vince stole everything from Lucha Libre.
We should really do a live stream of No Holds Barred over on Rumble.
Should.
Why haven't we done that yet? Dead.
Dude, straight head drop.
Owen Hart
Straight.
style.
Oh, I guess he's going too.
There you go, guys. Couple of Owen Harts, and we'll see y'all next week.
I guess that's, unless they do the Undertaker here, that's a pretty weak finish.
Somebody's taking a picture. Jake Gyllenhaal in that movie.
I mean, there'd be brain matter everywhere.
Oh, it's Dr. Frankenstein. Mio, mio.
She's not impressed.
You killed him, brother. Luckily, he's still breathing. Oh, no.
He's losing his B factor.
B factor's out.
Beta factor 12.
Now he's ugly and she hates it. Shallow.
Still dead, either way.
If they only knew, brother, we take these masks off, we look exactly the same.
Tomorrow we will think all of this was just a nightmare.
Look at this cool jobber in between them all with this hat. He got in the final like freeze frame scene.
No.
Stitches.
No.
It's all
No. I mean,
I give it 9 out of 10.
The last fight scene is like 12 seconds, dude.
Horrible.
And
horrible. But the wrestling matches were great. We got solid wrestling. We're good. That's the El Santo movie.
What killed the superpower guy? Like, that shouldn't have killed him.
Well, the fall, I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
It was head first.
Look, if you get thrown off from that tall, from the force that Santo, when he throws somebody down and you have that big of a drop, it's over with.
Transistor probably got shattered and he died.
Yeah, absolutely. Jet says, pure cinematic brilliance. Thanks, Jet, for hanging out the entire time. Thanks to Tim and Jay for the live
What
stream.
did Tim give it? 9 out of what?
9 out of 10 Guerreros. I say that's one of the worst movies I've ever seen, but I enjoyed watching it.
It was a fun watch. I mean, fun watch. Really crummy movie. Probably like 5 pesos out of 100 pesos is what I
You would
give
not
it.
watch it for a review, but
Yeah,
for this, it's good.
Oh, if I didn't watch that by myself, I would have been done in 11 minutes.
I'm
in
pure-
15 seconds.
I'm disappointed that it didn't have like I was thinking Universal Monsters versus the Luchadors, and it turned into something that it's not. So I'm kind of disappointed. That's my fault.
Sure it's out there somewhere.
So we should try to do another one of these next week if we can do that. You guys up for that?
I'm down.
All right, guys, hit us in the comments down below or in the live chat real quick. We're finna head out of here, but in the comments, any kind of movie you want to see us stream, like I said, we could head over to Rumble or X to do it. Tim, Jay, thank you guys. Check out day 1 and 2 of 31 Days of Horror if you haven't, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Where's this end page?